The creditor sneaked into the deceased's house and rummaged through it for valuable items. A girl ignored him, hid under the table, and began to eat stale bread. He waved to her, but she ignored him. The girl's mother had borrowed a large sum of money from this man before she died unexpectedly, but he didn't know that the woman had a daughter. He squatted outside to smoke, and the girl smelled her mother's scent. She tapped the floor to signal. He extinguished his cigarette, entered the house, and tapped the floor in response. The girl mistakenly thought her mother had returned, but after touching a stranger's cheek, she turned around and hid back under the table. He found the mortgage deed and prepared to leave, but upon seeing the little girl, he hesitated. In the afternoon, he moved into the house with his luggage, put down his razor, and shared half of the cooked noodles with the girl. She was drawn by the aroma, grabbed the noodles, and put them to her mouth, then hid back under the table. She remained wary of this stranger. He disposed of all the expired food in the house. Then he placed the noodles on the table and pretended to have left. The girl felt around the door, confirmed there were no men's shoes, and smiled. She got up and went to the dining table, but after hesitating, turned back to look for bread. Not finding any bread, the girl began to panic. The man handed her the noodles. She knocked the bowl to the ground and returned under the table again. The man watched her cry and left the room without saying anything. But he returned with a large bag of bread. The girl smelled the aroma of the bread and realized that this man was not a bad person. She approached him and wanted to eat his portion of noodles. The man gave her all of his noodles. In this way, the girl let down her guard toward the man. This man had never been in a relationship, yet now he cared for the girl like a father. He carried her to the hospital at night for medical treatment and took her to a special school during the day for lessons. He bought toys designed for children with hearing and vision impairments to play with her and taught her to write by tracing letters on her palm with his fingers. One day, a group of people suddenly burst into the house. They sealed all the furniture and the house itself to repay the large loan the girl's mother owed to the bank. He had no choice but to drive the car, take the girl, and carry her mother's ashes, embarking on a journey to help her find her relatives. The film aims to support the Helen Keller Act, hoping that more visually and hearing impaired individuals will receive care and attention.